Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace Tijesu-Oloyede. It's so good to have you here with me. So today I'll be discussing something very important with you. So please sit back and make sure you watch this video till the end. So if you're new here, welcome. I love you and I really do appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe to my channel. I film about faith, marriage, relationship, and motherhood. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thanks for the love and thanks for the encouragement. So today I'd like to talk about something very important. And what am I talking about today? How do you get back to shape after delivery? Okay, I know that this is one major concern for every woman, for every mother after you've gone through the process of pregnancy, because no matter how your body is, your body will definitely go through some changes during and after pregnancy. So during pregnancy you gather lots of fats. Some of us have baby weight, the protruding belly, like that and like that. So a lot of changes just happened. A lot of changes happen in your body, and after delivery, which everyone desire to just come back to shape. You want to just get back to shape. You want to look your former self. Of course, it's not something that just happened overnight, that happens instantly, because your body have actually been through lots of changes during the course of the pregnancy. So I like to share with you things that you can do, natural things that you can do to actually get back to shape after delivery. Now, one thing I always get from people, one question people get to ask me each and every time is this: how do you get your body back? Because I'm a mother of three, and a lot of people still just argue with me when I tell them that. Maybe people that don't really know me, they'll be like, no, it can't be, it can't be that you have three kids and you're looking as if you've not even had any. And most times when people tell me that, I'll be like, well, it's just my body, it's just my stature and all that. And after delivery, I discovered that I usually would just get back to my shape as early as possible. Like at times, a month after, if you look at me, a month after delivery, you wouldn't even know that I just put to bed. You wouldn't just know, because I just get back to shape. My body just like returns to normal. So, and when people get to ask me a lot of questions, how did you do it? Now, when I even tell people that, well, I don't really do anything, it's just my stature, some people will just feel that you're even lying. Like, and really, for me, it wasn't as if I did anything. I For me, it was just I felt it was natural. It was just maybe my stature. I'm not really a fat person like that. So after delivery, maybe that's why it's quite easy for me to just get back to shape and all that. Now, and some time ago, the Holy Spirit actually opened my eyes to certain things that I was doing, subconsciously. I wasn't really paying attention to those things, but those are the things that I was actually doing that actually helped me to get back to shape. So I wasn't really intentional about it. It wasn't as if I was deliberate about it. It wasn't as if there were things that I was just doing, subconsciously. And those will open my eyes that those were actually the things that have actually helped me to remain in shape even after, to get my body back rather, after delivery. So I thought, no, I really need to share this with a lot of people. So, and I really need to make this clear. I'm doing this video for those that actually deliver through vagina, those who have had vaginal delivery, or who want to have vaginal delivery. It's not for those who have gone through cesarean section. And I'm saying this because I've not had any delivery through cesarean section. All my three deliveries were through the vagina, so it will not be fair for me to actually say what I haven't really practiced on that. So this video is if you have given birth through vaginal delivery, or if you eventually want to give birth through vaginal delivery, you can actually do this. And if you are sure that there's no complication after your delivery, so I'm giving you a first hand information. It's an experience of mine that I'm sharing, that I feel that if you can do this, you definitely get back to shape very fast after your delivery. So let's just get right into the video. So the first thing you need to do is this. After delivery, immediately you have your baby, you're back home, you're fine, you are sure that there is no complication, and your body is fine, your health is okay. Maybe you didn't even have tear, or doctors didn't tell you that, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, or maybe there were some complications and like that. If you didn't have any of this, now the first thing you need to do is this: make sure you are very active. Like, be active. When you just have your baby, you have lots of people around you, a lot of people around you. People want to help you do this, they want to help you do that. You just want to sleep and eat. Then you are resting, they give you, okay, maybe breastfeed your baby. We have a lot of helps around us. Everybody just wants to help you to do. In fact, some people, they don't even want you to lift a finger. And of course, it's normal. This is Africa. Everybody wants to. If you just put to bed, your mother is there to do everything for you. Your mother-in-law is there. Your siblings are there. Everybody just wants to be sure that you are fine and all that. So in the midst of all that, I would advise that you try as much as possible to be active if you can. For me, after delivery, like, once I'm back home, I just do my normal routine. That's just it, because I discovered that I still feel very strong, and so I would do my normal house chores. I could just fine. You have people around. I would have people around me to help me out do, but I would still want to like do things for myself. And for me, most time, because my mother-in-law doesn't stay in the same city with me. My mom doesn't stay in the same state with me, so they don't come in immediately. So maybe my mom may just come like a week after delivery, then my mother-in-law probably 3 days after, because she's a bit closer, but we don't even stay in the same city. So the first 2 3 days I'm on my own, so I just kind of do the things that I'm supposed to do. I sweep, and so when people see me, I'm like, oh, you just put to bed and you're sleeping. I'll be like, well, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong with me. I na deliver, I don't be say I sick. Do you understand stuff like that? Because I knew that I was strong and I had the strength. So if you don't, of course, I wouldn't advise that you do that. But if you know that you can, don't just, we have this idea of, oh, I just put to bed. So even when nothing is wrong with you, you just want to lazy around. You want to, if you are doing that, you will not be able to get back in shape immediately. So still go about your normal routine, chill, walk. If you want, you can take a walk, you can just do a little exercise. Don't just be at home like that, just sleeping, eating, and then you're just relaxed, you're not doing anything. Before you know, you're just gathering fat and all that. Your body will just get used to that, and you're not really doing any form of exercise. So you may not really be there. It's not like you're doing exercise like that, but you are active. You can sweep, you can cook, you can just go around. The more you go around doing things, the more you're actually preparing your body to get back in shape. Your body is already adjusting to go back, to get back to that normal state that it used to be. So try as much as possible to be active. Don't be lazy. Don't just sit down and let everybody do everything for you like that. If you can, just go ahead and do few things. Try to move, try to do a little exercise, try to move around, try to walk. I remember when I had my last baby, it was okay, it was on a Sunday, so the naming was on Sunday. So that Sunday I was in the house with it was just my mother-in-law that was with me. My husband had to go to church because my husband is a pastor, so my husband had to go to church. Of course, thank God I'm fine, nothing is wrong with me. So service continues and all that. So he was in church with the kids, and I was just alone with my mother-in-law, and the gas finished. The gas finished and all that. So I had to, it was on a Sunday. I took the cylinder because of course my mother-in-law couldn't have done that for me. People in the compound had already left, so it's not like, so I took the cylinder, I stepped out to refill the gas because of course we needed to eat, we needed to cook. So I didn't just, so at that time I just put myself together, picked up the cylinder, and then I went to refuel the cylinder and came back home. And I was, you understand, those little things just as a way of putting your body back in shape. So try as much as possible to be active. It really would help you a lot. Now the second thing you can do is this: try as much as possible not to overeat. Now, watch your diet, watch what you eat. I understand that, after delivery, baby, you're actually breastfeeding your baby. So we already have this idea of, oh, if you are breastfeeding, you must eat plenty food, you must drink tea, you must eat 4 times. In fact, you hear some people say that I eat like every 1 hour, I eat like every 30 minutes, because my baby is breastfeeding, because my baby sucks a lot, my baby eats a lot. See, at times what we think actually affects how we feel. That's just the thing. What we actually think in our head, determines, will actually affect how we feel. So if you just feel that, if you always have this thought that if you are breastfeeding, no, you must eat. If you are breastfeeding, you will be feeling weak, you'll be feeling dizzy. If you, before you know, you, of course, you will start feeling that way. You just feel that I need to eat every minute, every 20 minutes, and then every 20 minutes you are eating all the food, you are taking in all the calories, you are eating everything, but you are just getting bigger and bigger, and then it's baby and all that. So you can try as much as possible to still be intentional about what you eat. Of course, you need to eat properly, eat well, eat healthy, eat your food, but not like you will now eat so much, like you keep overfeeding yourself because you feel, oh, your baby is breastfeeding. Just eat normal, have your breakfast, have your lunch, have your dinner. If you want to snack in between, okay, it's fine, but don't go overboard with it. Don't overeat. Don't you understand? I know that we have that idea in our head that, oh, you must eat, and then people will be telling you, make sure you're eating, oh, eat every 20 minutes, eat every 30 minutes. No, you don't really need to do that for your baby to actually have the right nutrients. You can just have your normal, food. If you're hungry, of course you can snack, of course you can go ahead and eat, but don't make it a do or die thing. Some people, even when they are not hungry, they will just eat. I've had that from women a lot, from mothers, that it's not like they're hungry, say let me just eat. But you're not, I'm just eating because of my baby. So you eat like every 1 hour, every 30 minutes, and then you keep eating and eating, and that way you just keep gathering fat, and you will not be able to get back to shape immediately. So just have your normal food, morning, as in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You want to snack in between, well, it's fine, but just have that in your head that, oh, the fact that you are breastfeeding doesn't mean that you need to now be eating and over. You used to, yeah, you eat burger, and you know that when you just have a baby, especially in this our Nigeria, Africa setting, a lot of people will bring food for you. Everybody wants you to eat. Everybody, of course, they are doing that out of care, but you need to now, it's you that will now caution yourself that, okay, I need to really watch what I eat. So if you're able to do that, it will be easy for you to get back to shape. Now I get a lot of people tell me that, oh, me after as my baby is breastfeeding, I eat a lot. Oh, then, and when people ask me my experience, I tell them that, well, me, I just eat normal. Like when I'm breastfeeding, people say me, Allah, you're not even you're not fat, you're not, are you sure you are eating? I'll be like, I eat normal. Like, even my husband knows I eat normal portion that I eat. Like, it's not like I get hungry like that. I just eat once I have my breakfast, okay, lunch, dinner. Like, I just eat normal, because I don't just believe that because I'm breastfeeding I must be eating and eating and eating. So maybe that's as a way of actually affecting how I feel. So I don't really feel hungry every time like that. So my diet doesn't really change. Like, but I know that, okay, I take more of tea, pap, and all that. That they encourage you so that it will help you to lactate well for your baby and all that. So you really need to watch what you eat. Now, the third thing I'm going to be sharing with you is this. That's the last. Is this: try as much as possible to resume sexual activities. Yes, yes, yes. It's very important. I know. I was going through a post one day, and somebody said, okay, how long should, I think it was Pastor Kingsley that made that post. Pastor Kingsley Koko, that, okay, that how long do you wait before sex after delivery? And I was seeing different comments, like 1 year, like 6 months. You understand? So the thing is, if you get birth through vaginal delivery, and maybe you didn't have a tear and everything, there's no complication, everything is fine, you can resume sex as soon as possible, maybe after your bleeding stops, you can actually resume sex. I know that some of us just feel, oh, you're still kind of touchy and all that, the whole place is still sensitive and all that, but after a while you can just resume back. A lot of us just have this idea of, I just give birth to, I just push a baby out, and even when nothing is really wrong with you, you're like, no, this guy should just wait, or guy should just wait for a while, I don't need that. Do you understand? It's good for you, it's good for your husband, of course it's good for you, it's good that you guys resume, of course, sexual activities, and then of course have that bond together, and most importantly, it is good for you. Now when you resume sexual activity, sex as a way of helping you to actually burn some calories. Yes, it has a way of helping your body to get back in shape. So you can try, there are certain hormones that will be released in your body during sexual intercourse, so it actually helps to get back in shape immediately. So if you're not having difficulty in that, that it's not like the place is sore, it's not like you're feeling pain or you have tear and all that, you just know that okay, you are fine, you can actually resume sexual activities with your husband. So that way it will actually help you to get your body back. Your body is already adjusting, do you understand, to normal. It's already getting back to normal, instead of just staying like that, nothing is happening, you are not exercising, you are just there sitting, eating, breastfeeding. I understand, of course, the sleepless nights and all is also there. So but if you can do these things, it will actually help you to remain, to get back your body faster. And that way, because I know that every woman wants to get back in shape as soon as possible. I know it helps our self-esteem, it helps us to actually feel good about ourselves. It is very, very important. Now, and I must say this, no matter how you look as a mother, no matter how you look after childbirth, maybe you tried all this and it's not working, and you still have your big tummy, you still have the scars, you still have that body fat and all that, I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are just beautiful the way you are. Motherhood is a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful journey. So when we see those things, even with the fat and all that, is a sign that you are, it reminds you of the hero that you are. So no matter how you look, no matter how you feel or your body, don't ever look down on yourself. Don't ever feel unattractive, whether you're big or you're small or you got your body back immediately. For some it can be immediately, for some it will take a while, but the important thing is that you love yourself enough to know that you have been through a wonderful journey, and I tell you, you are a hero, a big hero. Mothers are heroes, so you can now appreciate your body the way it is, and of course you can work on yourself. You can do these things that I've listed just to get back in shape, because we also need it for ourselves. We also need it to stay healthy, to get back in shape. It's very, very important. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till I see you in my next video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my channel. All right, God bless you. Bye.